Hello everyone, Arvind here bringing you another tutorial. So in this tutorial we're going to learn how to create a digital motif with your name. So your end product will look something like this. So to get started we're just going to load up Paint. You just do that by searching it up. All computers have Paint in them built in, so you should be good. So next what you do, you select the text option right there, and then just drag a little square, and then you just make sure that you're using the right font. So if it starts out in like Arial or something, you're not gonna want to use Arial because here I'll show you an example. Because when you flip it over, it wouldn't look as good as if you use a font like Impact. Like there, it's like completely different, and this one I feel looks much better. So I'm just gonna go with this font, and then what we're gonna do is make it as big as you need it to be. So I'm just gonna put it at 120. I think that's good, and then I'll just extend that. So then what we're gonna do with my name, so I'll just explain it to you before we continue. So what we're gonna do is, after you've typed your name, you're just gonna keep flipping it over and over again across, downwards or upwards, whichever direction you want, and then it will form into this really nice shape that looks really cool. And then you can just explain about, if you're presenting it to someone, you could just explain what exactly it means. So then we have our name right there. After that, I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger. Oops, need to select it. 150. That's way too big. 130. 25. Okay, that's good enough. So then we're done with that part. I'm just gonna make this a little bit. Let's deselect that, and make sure that once you've deselected it, you have no other changes you want to make to it other than color, because you won't be able to make any more changes to it. Like I can't select this text anymore, so that could be a problem, as it was for me. So next what you're gonna do is you're gonna paint each letter a different color. That just makes it look really nice and more colorful. So I have red for A, and then say one orange for R, and then like a yellow, or maybe that's a little bit too big, so that might be a little bit too dark. So if that is the case for you, just go to edit colors, and then you can just drag your mouse along this thing over here, and you can just find the exact color you want. Oops, I'm gonna do that for there, and then I'm gonna have these two like that, and then I'm gonna create a pattern. That. So I think that looks pretty nice. So I'm just gonna keep it like that. So once we've made all our colors, we're just gonna go back to the select tool, and then you're just gonna want to zoom in. It makes this process much easier. And to me, this process is actually one of the hardest ones. You have to make sure that you select exactly to the edge of these pixels here. So, nope. Okay, that was good. I'll just drag this down. Whoops. That's not what you want to do. This could be a really big pain. So then, once you have it selected, finally got it selected, you're just gonna have it like that. And then here's another part. What you're gonna want to do is, oh man, I deselected it. Whew, this is a very, very tedious and painful process to do. But in the end, it's worth it. So it looks really, really nice. So then once you have it selected with your mouse, you're just going to scroll down and hold Control so it zooms out, and you'll still be selected if you don't right click by accident. Okay, there I have it. Finally selected it. I hope I don't release it by accident. So then there. Okay, I have it selected. So now I'm just going to Control C, copy. Or you can just right click and copy like that. And then what we're gonna do is paste it. So then you don't just like shove it right there. What you're gonna want to do is flip it, and you can flip it by using this rotate feature right here, and then you just flip it vertically, and then you can see it fits almost perfectly with this. So now it doesn't even look like my name anymore. Actually, it actually looks pretty cool. So you're just going to want to continue that pattern throughout. I don't see anything messed up, so I'm just going to keep going. And then this right here. And then Control. And then paste it again. And then flip it. We did last time, and then make it fit right there. Then just do it again. And then you're just gonna keep repeating it until it comes to the edge of the page. So then I'm just gonna flip that. So it's come to the end, so it actually looks pretty cool like this, because it looks like it's just flowing off the page and it's just keep on going. So I like that actually. So then I'm just gonna flip this again, and eventually you'll get the gist of it, and it'll seem pretty simple to you. So then you have that, and then wow, it looks pretty nice actually. So you might be like, hey, I made it all and now I feel like it's not big enough. So you can fix that pretty easily. Well, if you can select it properly. So you're going to do just that. Find the edge right there, or that corner. Nope, that's not the corner. I'm just gonna select right here. This doesn't need to be as precise as last time, I don't think. So then just zoom out like last time. Not that much, but zoom in. Okay, we got it. So now we can just expand that to the edge. I'm just gonna leave a little bit of space right there. And expand that. So now it doesn't even look like my name at all. This actually looks like a DNA strand or something. Then these look like a bunch of triangles, and this, I'm not actually sure what that looks like. But the point is, it looks like something very different than what it originally was. And that's pretty cool actually. So there you have it, your digital motif. So Then another step that you can take to make it like even better, like how I did on my original one right here, you could flip it. If you feel that your design is actually already pretty good as it is, you can just keep it like that, or you can just flip it horizontally. So I'm just gonna keep it like this because I feel that it looks really cool with this DNA right there. Okay, so you could do two things with this space right here. You could use it to completely fill up with the motif, or you could just, as I did in this one, have a little meaning for your motif. So you could just have your title right here, and then what it is. So this one looked kind of like a fish to me. This one looks like DNA actually, so I could name it that. And then you could say what your name was, and you could put lines to separate it, and then your meaning of your name, and then the origin, and then you could just put your name down here. So that's all pretty much. It's actually pretty simple once you get the hang of it, and it actually gets pretty fun to do. So once again guys, if you didn't understand something in this tutorial, just post in the comments with your question. If you had a suggestion of something I could do differently, you just post another comment down there. And then like always, just rate, comment, and subscribe.